This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for August 23, 2023, comes probe Milk River murder. Police are trying to determine the circumstances and the reasons behind the killing of a man on the Rowington Main Road in Milk River, Clarendon on Monday night. The deceased, identified as 54-year-old Dwight Simpson from Milk River, was found on the roadway by lawmen who were summoned to the community. It was reported that around 8:40 p.m., Simpson was riding his bicycle along the main road when residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police. Upon arrival, the police found Simpson lying on his back, clad in a gray cap, brown shirt with black stripes, black jeans pants, and white sneakers. He had what appeared to be gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was transported to the Maypen Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Police say they are still trying to piece clues together to find a possible motive for the killing. Customs officer dies on St. Anne adventure tour. A 58-year-old woman died on an adventure tour in Otrio's St. Anne on Monday. She has been identified as Winsome Winter, a customs officer from Rosemount Gardens in Montego Bay, St. James. It was reported that around 12:30 p.m., Winter went on an adventure park tour with other family members, but while being briefed on how to operate an ATV bike, she pressed a lever and the bike got out of control and flipped. The police said Winter sustained injuries and was transported to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, where she was pronounced dead on arrival. The Ocho police are probing the incident. Curfew imposed in sections of St. Elizabeth. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of the St. Elizabeth Police Division. The curfew started 6 p.m. on Tuesday and will continue until 6 p.m. Thursday. The areas affected are Claremont, Newmarket, Springfield, Ginger Hill, and Maybole. The boundaries of the curfew are north along an imaginary line from Four Paths to Claremont, west along an imaginary line from Claremont to Maybole, south along an imaginary line from Maybole to Springfield, and east along an imaginary line from Springfield to Four Paths. During the hours of the curfew, persons within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Police launch operation to restore public order in Hanover. A major public order operation was launched in Hanover on Tuesday as the Area 1 police seek to restore order in Lucy. The operation involves a member of the military, National Environment and Planning Agency, Jamaica Fire Brigade, National Water Commission, and the Hanover Municipal Corporation. Deputy Superintendent Peter Salke, Operations Officer for the Hanover Division, said the team enforced the no vending policy within the town. He said the police also prosecuted several motorists for breaches of the New Road Traffic Act.
We have some vehicles that have been moved and some tickets that have been written so far, and there are some breaches that have been identified by NEPA that they are processing as we speak. We are just asking members of the public to understand that Lucy Town is their town. And if we can apply this level of civicness to keeping Lucy Town clean and orderly, it will impact the entire parish of Hanover. We are also going into different business places to look at how they are regulating their activities. Therefore, NEPA is checking on the environmental activities such as disposal of grease and all those things. The National Water Commission is looking for illegal connections and any other breaches that comes under their purview. Even though the vendors especially are saying that it is almost back to school and so on, they are welcoming the move by this joint venture to bring back some form of cleanness and safety to the town of Lucy. We are sure that we will not ease up in ensuring that as much as possible these are realized.
Labor Minister to visit farms in North America amid victimization allegations probe. Labor and the Social Security Minister Pernell Charles Jr. will be visiting several farms under the Overseas Farmer Program in North America amid investigations into recent allegations of victimization. 5 farm workers participating in the program were repatriated to Jamaica on August 8. Speaking with the news, the minister said the visit, which is part of the ongoing investigations, is intended to get an account of the situation. I want to go so I can actually get a pretty accurate read of the circumstances to be able to know that the conversations and the discussions that we are having are bearing positive fruit, Charles Jr. said. The minister pointed out that there may be several reasons for the return of the workers. In relation to the individuals who were returned, those are 5 of over 40 farm workers who have returned from several different farms, and it is not unusual for persons to be returned. If you have changes in climatic conditions or other reasons, the farmer may have to return persons early, he noted. The minister, along with senior ministry officials with responsibility for the Overseas Employment Program, have already met with the workers and the other stakeholders to get a first-hand account of the matter. The liaison officer in observation and discussions with the farm management team said they were returned because of a reduction in crop yield, which is a normal thing. Whenever you have a weather incident that affects the crop production or the crop yield, they won't have as much yield for persons to work, and so they will usually return 1, 2, or 3 persons. That doesn't mean that we are accepting that must be the reason, he said. Charles Jr. assured that the ministry is committed to protecting the rights and interests of the workers as well as the integrity of the program. He said farm workers are advised to report challenges to their supervisors and to escalate reports to their assigned liaison officer as needed. The minister said while there may be myriad reasons for the return of the workers, the ministry must investigate the allegations of victimization. Once we hear any concerns or insinuation of victimization, we still have a responsibility to investigate, and we have continued that process by meeting with the farm workers themselves and by continuing to do some investigation. The rights and the interests of our farm workers are our priority. After that, it is maintaining the integrity of this program and maintaining the relationship that we have, he said. Opposition says mortgage cost will go up for NHT contributors. Shadow Minister for Housing and Sustainable Living, Dr. Floyd Morris, is warning of higher mortgage costs for National Housing Trust contributors, claiming that this will be as a result of new arrangements with financial institutions. Dr. Morris says those contributors who earn more than $31,000 per week will likely be affected. He says there are a number of special benefits contributors the NHT would receive during a direct mortgage arrangement with the trust. These include peril insurance, special life insurance, and the administration fee amortized over the life of the loan and no commitment fees. Dr. Morris explains that all NHT beneficiaries must purchase peril insurance and that in a direct arrangement with NHT, the cost for such insurance would be low as the trust has more than 100,000 accounts and therefore benefits from special rates in the market. The premium is charged monthly for the duration of the mortgage. But with the new arrangement, he says beneficiaries are likely to see an increase in the cost for peril insurance. Dr. Morris has noted as well that under current arrangements with the NHT, beneficiaries receive life insurance. The premium for this insurance is also rolled into the life of the mortgage and is paid monthly. He pointed out that the NHT has never required any beneficiary to pay a commitment fee, but under the new arrangements, mortgagors will be obligated to pay a commitment fee of 1 to 2% as commonly charged by financial institutions. Questioning how contributors will benefit, Dr. Morris argues that, to the contrary, the new arrangement will make it more expensive for them to own a home. In addition, Dr. Morris says NHT will be required to pay a massive interest rate subsidy to banks and other private lenders for their mortgages under the new program. He's calling for the government to come clean on the matter, saying there are more questions than answers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.